Hi, welcome to today's tarot reading. I am here sharing tarot on YouTube because femininity and heart-centered spirituality are what finally helped me get control of my mental health, my anxiety and depression that I experienced for well over 20 years. I want to share tarot and spirituality with people from a perspective of psychological well-being and mental health, because I did all of the lifestyle things and everything that Western medicine recommended to deal with my depression and anxiety, and nothing gave me the sense of well-being and control over my mental health like tarot, working with the divine feminine and heart-centered spirituality has. Just a little background about me. I have a degree in neuroscience. I was a registered nurse for almost 10 years. I have done courses in tarot. I have a diploma in Egyptian shamanism. I'm a Reiki master. So I very much have one foot in both worlds. And I know what I'm talking about when it comes to women's health and mental health, the healthcare system, and spirituality as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Every video, I pull 3 cards and I channel a message. Let's see what wants to come out today. Okay, so our cards for today are the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. So the Chariot is all about putting yourself out there, taking risks and being willing, not taking risks, not the act of taking risks, but like the emotional readiness of knowing that you are supported and being willing to take a risk, move forward in your chariot, take that forward momentum out into the world, and being grounded and secure in your ability to trust yourself and do that. So our first message is trust yourself. There are things that you want to do, know that you're supported, and do it. If you feel like there are practical things that you need to support you in your endeavor, seek those out. Just because you have been told your whole life, or you have been told by several people, or people in your family, so-called experts, whatever, that like it can't be done, doesn't mean it can't be done. We all have a heart song. We all have like a specific mission and message that we want to convey to the world. We all have a way that we like to live life that is unique to us. And if you have something in your heart that is speaking to you and really wants to come through, just because people tell you it can't be done doesn't mean that that's not true. Seek out like-minded people who also want to do similar things that are going to support you in it. Because honestly, like, it's one thing to say, what you want to do is going to be a challenge, and I recommend that you look into this and this and that. And it's another, speaking of depression and anxiety, to say, which is the voices that I had in my head for a very long time, internalized by what I heard as a child. You can't do that. It's impossible. That's ridiculous. Only stupid people would do something like that. Like, recognize the difference between someone, words, thoughts, supports that are actually supportive versus ones that are kind of from like a sabotaging, pessimistic point of view. The second card is the Knight of Wands. So this is actually a similar energy, okay? So the Knight is like rushing forward. He's holding a wand, which represents creativity and fire, inner passion. And he is like, the Knights are kind of just like, they rush in there and they get it done. They're sort of like young buck type of energy. like a man in his like late teens, early 20s, right? Very great. They have a lot of energy and they're really good at getting things done, and they don't necessarily like stop and think all the time, but sometimes that's a good thing because action is needed. So I'm setting the intention that whoever needs to hear this message is going to hear it today, okay? Take action, put yourself out there, take risks. Something, your heart, something in your your passionate personal world, your inner world of creativity and things that really light you on fire wants to come to fruition. And you need to know, trust that you are supported and take steps to do it, okay? Things don't happen overnight. I have been working on my business for many years, but the point is that it's about taking small steps. One small step is better than no step. Maybe you just like Google what it is you want to do, like painting classes near me or something like that. That's better than sitting around saying, you know, I wish that I had access to the classes that I had when I was a child. I wish that I had the teacher I used to have. I wish that I had the spare time that someone else has in order to take a painting class. If doing that kind of thing is important to you, make time for it. You always can. It's all about priorities. And I'm sure we're going to talk about that in subsequent videos about how the world encourages us to have misguided priorities and to always be giving, and never really giving ourselves permission to receive. That's another topic for another day. So you can find out all the relevant information about me in the description box below this video. I do tarot readings online. I do distance Reiki. I also teach belly dance classes online. I'm located in Halifax, Nova Scotia, if you're interested to work with me in person. What was the last thing I wanted to say? I'm all about the feminine. So basically, dancing is a physical way to learn about what being more feminine is. Belly dancing specifically, because it's a very feminine dance. So the Reiki and the tarot are sort of the mental, emotional, spiritual side of teaching people how to bring more femininity into their lives and how it can benefit us. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.